Hello everybody, and welcome to the Lax Stack channel. I'm continuing to work on my cheapy little Dollar Tree diamond painting. This is where we're at. I've been working in this section I have taped off where I took off the plastic, and I'm gonna work on what's left of the the few colors that are here in this section. So I'm going to start. I think I'll start with the S's, which is this kind of dark green. And there's just a few up here and over on the side over here. Not too many. These will be quick. Maybe. If it works good for me. My tip was kind of turning, coming off. I think I might have a little too much wax on there because I'm picking up extra. No, doesn't feel like too much.
I also don't know what the player clips are and the scab clips.
Alright, that's it over in that little area. I'm gonna move over here. I hope I'm not in the glaring. I know there's certain spots that glare on my screen with the lights I have overhead, but there's not too many of this color. We'll be done with this in a jiffy. I did miss those E's a couple times ago. I'll probably just go back and get those. Oops. Go back and get those when I peel off more plastic in another section. Alright, that's all the S's. We're going to move on to the J's, which is another color shade of green, a little bit lighter. And once again, there's just a few, so it'll be quick if I don't keep dumping them.
There's a high possibility of people picking up on us here.
Let's get them some laid back down there on the tray. I got them kind of jumbled up. Alright, got some over here. And you can see it, there are a couple of these orange, this is letter P. I'm not going to bother with those until I get to an area where I have more of them on the painting. There's only like 2 that I can get to actually on this, where I am in this section before I peel some more plastic off. So, okay, that's all the J's. All right, now on to the C's. Right in here. These pink ones right in there. So I feel like I can put this tray down here as long as I'm careful of those E's and don't get my tray into there. I can put this tray pretty close and I won't be making so many swishing noises as my arm slides back and forth, because I can just reach in and pick these up and not even move my arm, so that makes it easier. The closer you can get to your tray, the easier it is to do it fairly quickly. Move a couple of them, slide them a little bit, make sure they're covering up the letter C. We don't want the letter to show. Kind of distracts from the picture then, I feel like.
I don't know how we just haven't heard anything. I'm so confused.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. My son is down here a lot when I'm down here when we have free time in the evenings. He's playing video games, talking in his headset, so it's a one-sided conversation that I hear. Oops. Kind of messed those up. When you catch the piece on the side of the pen, it'll just knock it sideways and make the whole tray jump. And then you're all messed up.
Yeah, I'm full. I'm like getting full, but
down this side where I can reach them better.
The pencil? Oh, the pencil.
See, I don't know. I learned this tape trick from somebody on YouTube, I think. And it was such a smart idea to put tape there because it lets the extras slide off that are facing like the wrong direction.
I'm gonna go look the rest. Oh, this is open.
So whoever I stole that idea from, thank you. And sorry, I don't know who you were.
Not looted though.
You know. Okay, we are pretty much done with this section, except the few I missed there, and some of these are kind of like in the tape line, and I don't want to try and do those, and there's only a couple. So I think I'm going to take this bottom piece of tape off, and we're going to cut another section of plastic off. Now, when I'm doing that, I should do it from the back side because it's pulling the plastic off at the same time. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to take my knife that I got laying off to the side over here and kind of cut the next section off, if I can figure out where it is. Right here, right along the tape. Look at that. It just peels right off when you kind of slice it. So I could probably put this tape on here. Oops. I didn't mean to lay that down yet. Get back up. It's on plastic, so don't worry. That's not messing anything up. But I want to put this at the edge of the plastic. I can see where the plastic line is.
Oh, can we go to the convenience store?
Right there. And it's okay to wrap it around a little bit. And I think what I'll do is I'll just keep working on the letter C and get these right down in here. And I can put this tray, as long as I'm not going anywhere that's sticky. That way it's pretty close. All right, can you guys see where I'm working right in here? I think so. And we'll just keep working on the letter C's, and we'll go back and get the other ones that I already have out in the trays.
God. Can we go to the convenience store? In the Grain Trade Center. Also, how'd you get out?
Okay, one more here. I think that'll do it. I don't want to get too close to tape and get into plastic. So we're done with the letter C's on this whole side now, I think, because these are dark, these are lighter colors. So I think we'll go back to the S's that are in here, and I might have to, well, maybe not. I was gonna say I might have to put some more on my tray, but maybe not. Maybe I've got enough for the tray, so we'll just kind of shake them up. I got one that jumped off over the side over there, but that's the other color. So, and there's a pink one. I don't know how they end up there.
It's like right here.
That's how you end up being short, right? When they jump out of your trays. Look at, I just made a mess right here. I got 3 of them laying right here. I don't even know how I did that. That's why you should never shake it over your painting, but I wanted to be on camera, so I wanted to do it over the painting.
A lot of them.
Alright, so let's work on the S's. We have some right in around in here. And I guess a few over there, so maybe we'll hit those first, or just a few. You know, different from the good quality diamond art ones to this one is there's no like straight lines. Like in the Diamond Art Club one, you know, things are lined up straight. These are all curvy lines and stuff, and you can't do them, you know, in any quantity. You have to do them all one at a time. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal if you don't mind spending the time doing them one at a time.
All of it's open though, which is not a good thing. I already got it. No, we could just leave it. It doesn't seem like there's anybody in here, so it's. Yeah, I'd say I'd just get out of here. I didn't even think there was anybody else in this raid. It was. No, just nothing at all.
Some of these colors, I mean, I think they're pretty much the same colors as what I had in the Diamond Art Club. So I think as I store extras to like save for some other project I might do down the road or something, I think I'm just gonna mix them. And I might mix shades that are closer anyway, like even if like two different greens, I might put them together anyway. Because, you know, who's got that much storage? I guess some people do. If you choose to pay for that much storage, you can have that much storage, but I mean, I don't have gazillions and gazillions of bottles.
Perfect raid. Yeah, we didn't see anybody. It
I
wasn't
think
very
I'm gonna have to
hard.
get a few more out. I'm not sure to finish this color here.
No, you shouldn't.
Just kind of keep shaking them. Oh, let's see. I'm telling you, they just jump out by themselves. I don't know how they do that.
One. I thought you sold it.
Okay,
I don't know.
just trying to finish the S's here.
Yeah, it was just full of junk there. Like, not even anything really all that good.
Didn't get it. There we go. And then I think I can do a couple right down here at the bottom that aren't too close to the tape. Oh, and there's one over there
I
too,
got
so
BP ammo. I guess
We'll get
that's
that one,
pretty
too.
good,
alright, I don't want to do that one. I feel like it's close to the tape, so that's okay. Alright, and we're gonna move on
but- Oh, yeah,
to the
everything has
J's,
BP
which is
ammo.
a bunch of them right in
That's all
here,
I did the one time.
right down through there. So the J's are in this. Well, this is the tray that came with the kit. I don't mind the green color. I prefer a color than the clear ones, which I put tape on the bottom because I couldn't. It distracted me to have a color like that, or to have it clear like that. So I like the green. I just don't like the fact that this one doesn't have a spout, like a very good spout to pour it back into the bottles. But anyway, I guess there's good things and bad things to each of it, but somehow I gotta hold this thing down, but I don't want to touch anywhere that doesn't have gems on it yet because it's still sticky. So, although I've kind of figured out that it's not sticky like on the edges, but I get into the gem area. So when I get enough of them on here, I'll have a kind of a place to hold on to, I guess. But or I gotta go over here to the tape, but then I can't hold the gem tray down, so whatever. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? Sometimes I just get going and kind of stop talking, but I hope you guys don't mind. It's just quiet and working. I also notice this tray's a little warped. Like I can push it down in the middle. It's got a little bend to it. Which I feel like might make it so it's not real stable when I go to push on it too. That might make them jump, you know? But hey, you can't be too picky about the Dollar Tree. I just made them jump. And when I do that, I have them turn upside down. I'm going to take a second and shake them a little bit. Pull them down that way, pull them back that way. And you kind of do it that way. You get some nice rows, sort of. Some of them kind of want to stay upside down in the rows, but a lot of them will go back into that blue tape area when they're upside down, so that works out. And when you seal this, I wonder what would happen. Like, I haven't really figured out what to seal it with yet. I mean, I think like Mod Podge may be an option, but like if you use like a kind of a wet, you know, glue type substance, and this is just cardboard, how's that gonna work? I mean, with the other ones, you know, it's like a fabric, and I feel like that would be okay. I'll have to watch some more videos and see what other people seal theirs with and kind of get some ideas. And then maybe try a couple different things and see what I like. And I just haven't done that yet. Haven't had time. My end keeps loosening up a little bit. I keep having to kind of tighten it down. So you guys should put some guesses in the comments on how many videos it's going to take to finish this. Now this, I believe, is video number 3, right? So I still have this other half to do, and some in this, you know, I guess it's 4 quarters. I kind of made it into roughly. How many videos will it take me to do it if I do 20 to 30 minute videos at a time? So, you know, somebody give some guesses out there and see what you think, how many videos it's going to take me to do it. I think I've done more like 30-minute videos with this, because my first thought was like, oh, this will be quick and fast. But, you know, it's really not, because you can only do one at a time, whereas on the other bigger ones you can do, you know, 3, 5, 7, or whatever your, you know, pen can hold at a time. So all right, we're almost done with the J's. All right, let's take a look close up at this. Turning it so it doesn't glare. So we got most of that section done. Like I said, I missed a few up here, and there's some that are kind of right against the tape line that, you know, and then we have some to fill in over here, and of course the big white pink flower there. So we're still working on the second quarter, as you might call it. But you guys let me know how many videos you think it's going to take to finish up that quarter and that whole side. But I think we'll call that a video, because I only had 3 colors out. So we'll call that a video for now. And I just want to thank you all for watching the Laughing Stock channel. Do all those good things like hit the like button, leave comments, you know, and make sure to subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.